Greetings, 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 all divine beings. It is Witchy Poo coming back to you with another video. If you're feeling kind, please subscribe. I hope everybody is having is it Wednesday? A wonderful witching Wednesday to you all. It is witchy things of all cost. Hello. Yeah, y'all love my corny jokes. Now, we do have a viewer request because I'm not sure if this young lady is subscribed, but we're going to give her what she wants. All right. So, we do have a question that was proposed between Little Kim and Nicki Minaj. And so, I guess it was just pertaining to from Aaliyah Morgana, which is an interesting name, right? But I love it. When we ask this question, when we do this reading, can we propose the question about Lady Gaga and if Lady Gaga tried to damage Nicki Minaj's career? And also the same thing with Nicki. So I guess that's just answering the same question. But so she wants to know if Lady Gaga is included in this. And I did just propose that question. Uh, if we have the three women that pop out, I'm really not sure if it's going to be her, but we'll see where we can get. I got the spirit board to help us out with some sort of letter or number synchronization. And so Nikki is a Sagittarius and Miss Little Kim is a Cancer. And so without further ado, and Gaga is an Aries, so if that pops out, we'll know it's her or on the spirit board with the letter or numbers too. All right. So without further ado, let's get into all questions proposed. The future is very thin. And let's just see where it goes. Spirits, what sign symbols, downloads, and messages do we have and regarding Little Kim the Cancer and Nicki Minaj the Sagittarius with Lady Gaga in the vicinity of ruining anybody's career? That was the question proposed. All right, so the first card we have is the Queen of Wands. This fell on 890, bye from goodbye. And so, this is Taurus energy actually. And it feels like whatever's come as far as the past tense of who wanted to be a remaining lasting queen in this realm, as far as the rap, the influence, the entertainment, there can only be one. Where's my bell? There can only be one. I'm trying to get right in the middle of this daggone spirit board, so when the cards fall, they're falling like just not on one center here over the whole board. But there can only be one. And with the Queen of Wands popping up in this Taurus energy, it only can go to somebody who's extremely confident and who's self-assured. And that just goes to show who was going to be the remaining person, but they were always looking for some sort of new girl. So I don't want to keep that out of question. Let's just keep going here. But the past tense, as you can see, there was only going to be one, and it was whoever had the most self-assurance would be remaining queen. And with Little Kim doing the surgery, and there it is. But I don't know if Miss Minaj had anything, but whatever. The Death card is here in reverse in the present. And this is a lot of stagnicity. So this could be for Little Kim. And I say that because of the earth sign being closest to the Cancer. But also the eye that's in the center. Nobody's really focused on her at this moment. All right. And then the final for the 3 is Temperance. There's Sagittarius in the future. And that is Nikki. All right. I do see another woman here, but like I said, just because she's looking a little Caucasian, a little red, this doesn't mean this is Gaga here at all, because this is Sagittarius energy, and I believe that this is Nikki here in the future, as far as still being some sort of person on top. Let's get 3 more, please. All right, and then we have the 7 of Cups. All right, I see I got 3 comments. Let me get started, and I will come back to the to answer some that you have. All right, and then the Knight of Wands in reverse. So two cards in reverse, the past and the present. I'm not feeling shit that I can't tell who's the difference, because this Knight is telling me somebody who's arrogant. It could come from either side, but the final card is the Ace of Wands, and this is a breakthrough that's going to come through in the future for the Sagittarius, or some new passion or new energy from a Well, Kim's there also, so that it could be something different, like a movie or something scripted. Why do we have this Queen of Wands? What is this in the past tense? It's Taurus energy. This person who has real strong assurance of who they are on this planet. What's happening here? All right. I do have the moon in reverse under yes with YZA falling on this King of Wands. More fire and Taurus energy. Okay. Wait, one more. Sorry. Um, Nothing time jumped. Something just stopped, and I don't know who's here, but respect and welcome. Hello. Now, I've got the Emperor. Well, okay. I don't think that when this question was proposed, Aaliyah, if you're here, I'm coming to the comments. I'm not sure if that's you, but when the question was proposed, I'm really not sure if Gaga is involved. And because I do have Aries here, the Emperor, this just feels like a disharmony or some sort of negligence. And anytime that comes in, it can become excessive. And I don't see that this lifetime Gaga had an effect. If anything, it was something more of a collaboration, but you butt heads. So there may have been, if you're asking something about that, there may have been a collaboration that didn't fall through because somebody backtracked. Okay. And so that's still coming through as something that's excessive. But I'm not feeling that that's real Gaga. I feel like this is all to do with, to be honest, Nicki Minaj. Because, see, the King of Wands is coming in, but this is somebody who has the vision on what they want and where they're going, and really took a leader and took some sort of daring thing that caused some sort of beef. But it could have been this person from the past that has this Aries energy that put them up to this task, put her up to this thing. It's like, not only is the truth coming to you at this time, but this is also a releasing fear of something. So I'm not sure if they just wanted a new girl for lack of purposes of the future, right? To something balance out, temperance, or if they just wanted this new girl because of, like I said, the self-assurance, confidence. When you're told to do something and you fall through and do it, and as far as plastic surgery is concerned or writing music, it may not always work out to its best advantage, even though they say, oh, I know what's best. That's not always the case. So it may have been Miss Kim was set up to fall flat on her beautiful face. Now, the Death card is here in the center in the reverse energy. I have all three that popped out. The Devil, the Three of Cups, and then the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of Queen energy. A lot of Queen energy. Gaga's not here, but these two women, they're all over this board. When you see the Queen of Pentacles, you got to know somebody is envious, and you got to know somebody has to be self-absorbed. And then again, it doesn't have to be, but in this industry, that's kind of the way that this is led. You've got to really be into yourself, and they have to smell the confidence. And when it comes through, they know they can make the money in the earth setting from all the people that don't see any stagnicity with like somebody arriving. See how it looks like on this death card? Somebody's just coming up. All right. I'm front turn it around. Somebody's arriving and this other person's getting trampled on. So it kind of just feels, this was kind of set up for this ordeal for them to hate each other in collaboration with this Three of Cups. This is somebody who has a complete disalignment with this energy of just little Kim. Now, and it's not Lady Gaga coming through. This is all female energy. This is feminine. All right. Now, because we haven't seriously gotten there yet, I'm really not feeling Gaga. It's just a collaboration that was DEAD. That may be what you have felt, heard, or misread. All right. And they put it through the lines. But here we have somebody who's completely not motivated and just doesn't want to work with the other, doesn't want to have two people on top here, especially black artists, women. All right, we'll just say the others. But now we know that the Devil energy is here. This is all Cancer. This is all something that was done in secrecy to kind of tie a chain to negativity, but it was going to be controlled in a way where people would pick sides, and that would fuel the economy, fuel this beef, fuel this thing that In the present, it's still happening, honestly. Okay. So the final card here in the future is the Temperance, and this is Sagittarius energy. Well, Miss Nikki, come through, please. What's happening here? I just see that this is what it was. They chose the one that was going to be the latter and more confidence, but really this was planned upon for to have a new, fresh. All right, yes, a new, fresh vibe, a new, fresh sound, something that on yes again. All right, excuse me, pardon me, my friends. So we got the Queen of Cups. Well, here we go. Here's a Caucasian woman, not Gaga though. And then we've got this generosity, the Six of Cups, and then the Seven of Wands. We got the 6-7. I need you to know. I want to start here with this calm energy of somebody who has a little power. This person, this woman, is very, very compassionate when it comes to the support of women rap. I don't know who this is that this woman sits on this throne, but she also played a part on, who would be on top here and who may have forced or put into the mindset of what you got to change to grow. But you see, it was always going to be a struggle with this Eight of Wands, I feel, for Miss Lil Kim, because the progress of the change that the rap female game was happening, it was really all of a sudden to her. She was still healing from something she was working on that they told her to do. So if you're healing and working on something that they told her to do, thinking that they were going to be generous and wait for you, that's not the truth. They weren't going to do that the whole time. They were just giving you grace, giving you gratitude, and playing you like a charity of the mind, right? Oh, take your time. You're going to heal. You're going to come back. Nose job, blood implants, whatever. It'll be fine. Just take your time. But you see over here, they were working on something to really take from her, but they wanted to keep some sort of distraction here, and that's what happened here in the future. Now, please take what resonates and lie. The rest downward does not. When it comes to the energy of Lord Jesus, the Sagittarius, the Cancer, and we put Aries in here for Gaga. But like I said, she's not here to answer your question, Aaliyah. The only thing I saw was a deal that did not follow through. Let's get a confirmation on the past, present, and future before we move on to the past, present, and future too. We've got Tasapta. This is clarity. This is the Libra energy. This is actually the Justice card. And then Mami Wata. This is the memory. When it comes to scales balancing, they didn't want to create an even playing field because they were always looking for some new talent. They were always searching. Besides Nikki, somebody else was going to come in. This is the year of the snake, and not only is the truth wrapped around this beautiful mermaid here, but it's for you to see that it was always going to kind of bite one another's heads. After Nikki, there will be another one. This is going to continue because this is what they flow on in the memory of rap females. They keep putting up one against. As long as it keeps growing and it keeps making a profit, it will always balance out for them in the end. We're just blind to the fact that we don't know what they're doing as far as distractions, creating doubt, and putting each other up against, right? So if you're getting put up against, you ain't gonna want to deal with fuck them. You don't. Some people just, if you watch my short, some people just don't like each other. Some people just don't vibe, and it's not for you to look at them at any different. You can't make people get along. And now we've got the Four of Wands. All right, it's landed on the skull, and this also landed on YZ of the Spirit Board. We've got the, wait a minute, did I draw 3? That's the King. Oh, here's my Four of Wands. Okay, sorry. So we've got the, can't pick it up, I ain't got no nails. The Four of Wands, the Hermit, this is Virgo energy, and then this 9 again. Oh, I want to start here. Because as we were going off, and I was telling you that there was a distraction for the Sagittarius to come in, Nicki Minaj, I wasn't kidding you when the cards read it, and it feels correct. The problem is they had a vision, but it was always short term with Kim. And I think she had a piece of protection, but after Big, that was it. There was no Puffy. No one can do it like he did. So to understand that they really felt a lack of purpose with her here in the past, to know that the future really wasn't going to hold on as far as rap, this is where some paranoia start to come in. And I think that what was going on is things that we're not able to see because a lot of stuff was covered and hidden, but it was wrapped up so perfect. You're just going to keep getting dividends, if that makes sense. little Kim is not far off here. I mean, she can handle her own. There's not bankrupt, right? So you have to start to think, well, if you're not making music, you don't have property, you're not doing a lot of things, how are you maintaining this happy place? And it's because it's being paid for by a community of people. They're giving her this stability to kind of go away. But this is an excitement for her because she's just gotten used to this kind of life. She's gotten used to this kind of new reward. But I think because of what they made her do and told her she would get further, she's always going to have some sort of fatigue or just feeling like she's just last at something, right? And I think that now the past is too late, and because now we have this Knight of Wands ushering in, somebody's coming with this haste, frustration, this nasty energy. You can't even collaborate. Now listen, no disrespect. I'm not saying secret barb or not. I just know the words to some shit, right? But it's all about how you present shit. No. Clean it up here. It's all about how you represent yourself, and if you come off as fuck them and everybody else, you're not going to want to be bothered. I protect my home, mind, space, and including the words that I say. You can't have none of it. Not now, not today. Let me clean this up, please. All right, so to know all these things, somebody's coming in the present, very very just you can't get with. And just to let you know, this is on ONM, okay, ONM, and this is the Knight of Wands. So we got the 3. Looking ahead, I believe that Miss Minaj may be worried that she's worked so hard and this thing may not go down in her glory. She may feel they may do the same thing to her as Miss Kim, but they're not going to do it in a way where she's going to fall for them. You got to do something that look different. She ain't going to fall for that. The only thing that will happen is break over money, financial favor. They'll take it from her. They'll take it from her first before she does that. You understand? So to work really hard on something, they know who they got, they know who they're dealing with, and they keep circling this sort of energy around Miss Minaj, right, for profit, because it is making a lot, because it's covered. It is a cult. It is a collective of individuals who come together, and they love it. They love her, and they idol. It's not to disrespect, please understand that, but you got to know you're dealing with somebody who is an expertise and very committed to this rap, very committed to having this money, and knowing that she knows what the future has in store, unfortunately. And it's pure confidence because she's just got this leadership skill that I think just kept driving her in this momentum. And this is what kind of made Miss Kim just trying to fade away. But there is energy, and it is new here, okay? There is some sort of creative spark coming in the future. This is over Sagittarius, so it could go either way because it's coming from a cloud, so it could be old news or the younger person. So let's see. All right, we got the Page of Swords. And there's a star, Aquarius energy. Air signs with, just air. I'll start here, and then we're going to wrap this up. Thank y'all for being a part. Let me see what we say, where we are. Okay. Who is this? Hi, beautiful. Thank you, Jose Lopez. Can you read me, please? Jose, if you're here, ask your question now, and I'll come back to it. Do not let her read you. Why? Because you're afraid I'll read you down, boo. Read you all the way down, right? The star is here. Hey, I would love to beg. You can read me too. You can do it. Try, right? I'm not being funny. I just make you feel some type of way. That's my energy. The star is here for the final card, and this is Aquarius energy, and this is hope for the future. And it's not really a serenity feeling as some sort of spiritual healing. This is a hope that you're able to continue to pour more into yourself without kind of it dismantling, disappearing. And with this Queen of Swords being here, this is going to happen for somebody who's not calm, who's very self-absorbed. It's all going to fall, whether they know it or not. All right. And to continue to be selfish and insecure, and you guys not fucking work this out, to be honest, Kim and Miss Minaj, it's belittling to both of y'all, because in reality, Miss Minaj knows what she knows, and it eventually will fall. That's why they're grooming Glorilla and all these other little mini adults, whatever they are. And the fact that this new page, when it turns, it's not going to be something that feels It's not going to feel good. It's going to be vigilant. It's going to be that wicked, witty energy. And I believe that Minaj knows that's what to come up next. And so the future for both of them are with different paths, because this is something that I feel was designed to attack and pick a side, in a sense, just like the rap beef with the men. But you see, um, it came from this authority. It came from this Aries from the past. He is a male figure, and he has power in this game that we live in. Excuse me, I got two more cards. This is Numu Numu and the Spirit of the Act. So to let you know, we're wrapping this up and we're on the right path. The change is here. The change is now, and it will come just like it did for Kim. This isn't like something that she's not prepared for. I just think it's just all on the matter of keeping a good spirit, keeping these people wanting to spend their money, wanting to hear it. You know what I'm saying? So the more that she just creates this sort of dope like environment, this is what's going to keep happening. It'll be a long time before the grace of the fall that will happen. But she knows not to trust them, because they are grooming somebody else. And after them, there'll be another one there. Jose, did you ask their question? If who loves you, about love. That's really kind of scarce, because that you can't be forced upon, right? Who loves you? You want to know who loves you. I don't normally do this because it's not fair. Let me use different. Well, let's see. Let's see. Jose just wants to know if somebody loves him. This is apparently someone he's admiring, someone he has a big crush on or has some sort of relationship with. Whether it is past, present, or future, he just wants to know. That's, let's just go with it. LOVE. Who? Mess? No, maybe. All right, and ZABC. You got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is Capricorn energy. And y'all have an obstacle. So I don't know what that means. I don't think that love can be found right now, because there's something that you're both struggling with as far as restricting. You're restricting each other. Something's just restricting like the heads of love. I don't think that you should be worried about that at this moment, because there's no progress really happening right now. And I don't think that should be your focus.